Welcome back, guys. It is Stephanie here, Chaotic Compass Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. This episode is for the husbands, the partners, Ryan. This episode is for you because women are out here holding the emotional architecture of the Taj Mahal for the entire holiday season while what time do we leave now? So sit down, take some notes. This is a Steph talk. Let's do this, guys. Welcome to the Chaotic Compass Podcast, the show where motherhood is wild, midlife is weird, and the drinks are never far away. Hey, I'm Stephanie, your host, chaos coordinator, and fellow human, just trying to kind of keep it together-ish. But this podcast is your space for unfiltered real talk, a little humor, and a lot of honesty, and maybe a little meltdown or two. So grab your drink, take a breath, and let's navigate this mess together. Okay, guys, what is up? So I don't know if you know, but I fucking hate the holidays. I said it. I fucking said it. I do not give a shit if Santa comes down and kicks my ass right now for even saying that. I really don't care. But the holiday season stresses me out so fucking bad. From basically my birthday through New Year's, I am a ball of massive anxiety and I fucking hate it. And I just want to press fast forward so badly. If I didn't have kids at all, I would not celebrate the holidays. I would literally just go down south where it's warm and just skip Christmas. I would send people postcards of selfies of me on the beach and a gift card to somewhere, right? Yeah, speaking of warmer weather, okay, which is not here, literally driving home today and they're prepping the roads for potential snow tomorrow. It is the beginning of December, y'all. What in the actual fuck? So that was my only reprieve of living here in Virginia, is that typically on the regular, we have no snow from the time of my birthday until New Year's Day. So I can get through this holiday season without one more fucking added stress. But apparently 2025 is like, hold my fucking cider and said, let's do this shit. Let's see how much we can make Stephanie tweak out. Okay. So what? Why? Why is it like that, guys? I don't know. Is anybody else? Is it just me? Maybe it's probably just me. It's whatever. Speaking of ciders, so before we get into this, my new favoritist, okay, favoritist is a word, we're using it, okay, my new favoritist cider, the dark cherry from Sly Clyde in Phoebus in Hampton, Virginia. Oh my God, this shit. So I pulled up to, where was I? Tuesday night, I went to the open mic night over at Stuffed, another one of my favorite restaurants, okay? And they had this on tap. I had tried it at the tap room at Sly Clyde just the other week and got a whole pack for Thanksgiving to get me through the chaos, okay? To get me through the chaos. And this is my last one left over. If you haven't tried it, you are missing out. It is called Cherried Treasure, okay? And dark cherry, it's beautiful. It's on the sweeter side, but it is delicious. You open, when I had gotten a cup of it, usually when I go to restaurants out and they have Sly Clyde on tap, it's usually that the blackberry mint one, the inkjet. And when I sniffed this in a cup, this is weird, okay? I don't know what it is about me and sniffing things, but when I sniffed this in a cup, it really did smell like, Fruity Pebbles almost, or no, not Fruity Pebbles. What, the fruit by the foot. Yes, I knew it was something fruit. The fruit by the foot, the long shit you used to get. I don't know. It wasn't just me, maybe, but I wouldn't just eat it a little bit at a time. I would literally take it off the little wrapper and then just roll it up and eat the whole thing all at one time. Just me? Okay. Anyways, back to the cherry treasure. Let's go. Here. Hold on. Yes. It is so good. Oh my goodness. That is just, and I'm not really a cherry person. Like, I'm not into like cherry pie or anything like that. But this is good. So check it out. Sly Clyde and Phoebus in Hampton. I haven't seen it in stores yet, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be there soon. Okay, back to the real subject. All my dudes, my 3 dudes that listen to this. I more so do these episodes because women listen to this and they share it with their husbands, and then they let me know. I had to share this with my man because you were preaching the truth. I've only done a couple of episodes where I have come after men, not really come after, but I'm directly talking to my 3 dudes in the back. And so it's just giving you a perspective from the woman's side of things, and I'm giving you the perspective of the holiday season from my side. Right. Okay, let's go. The holidays really feel like chaos, death, and destruction. No. Okay, so like my mother has always had like a secret grading scale. She's like never like shares with anybody. But I'm supposed to like magically know the Rubik of what it is. And I don't know, I just feel like she's like secretly judging every single move that I make. And it's like, yes, my children are chaotic and running around and there's shit everywhere. And I used, milk instead of the half and half, or the what is it, the condensed milk in a can bullshit in my potato. I just used regular 2% fucking shit because that's what I had. And so my potatoes are not going to taste like yours. Then don't eat them. Okay. That I made them like fucking, like whatever. I don't care. And it's like, she's like secretly judging everything. And I'm over here like, dude, I barely made it to this day, and I'm just trying to not cry in the fucking gravy. Okay, so don't like one more thing and I'm gonna be in the fucking bathroom like crying my eyes out in a minute. So waterproof mascara is where it's at. Or like right now, like I don't know if it's just me, and my oldest daughter can probably contest to this, but I feel like our oldest son, who is 14, is rage baiting everybody. I don't know if you know what rage baiting is. It's that you are purposely trying to piss people off. It's a thing. Look it up. Our oldest son, he like wakes up and he's like looking for a fight. I don't know. He's like looking for what can I fuck up today? And I swear to God, I'm going to fucking put coal in a stocking, like just to, not as a lesson, just as like a reflective, peaceful moment for me. Okay. Just to see his fucking face when everybody else is like pulling the shit out from their stocking and he gets pieces of coal and pieces of coal and pieces of coal. And I'm not going to get like, the ones that are like, there are some that, when I was a kid, we used to go to West Virginia every year for fucking vacation. Like we would go camp in a tent for a week. That was our vacation. Anyways, we were poor. And so, we would go by this store on the way before we hopped on interstate, and they would always have these like pieces of coal. I don't know, because like West Virginia is like coal mines, or it's like, oh, that's so cool, like I'm gonna get a piece of my heritage or so. I don't know. And so I would always buy I would pick up a rock in the river by where we would be camping at, where we would bathe in our bathing suits, don't be weird, and then I would get a piece of coal from this store. So I would come home with 2 rocks. That was my mementos as a child. But anyways, they wouldn't be like, you touch it and you get coal over. They were like sealed. It was sealed coal. Like they had like some kind of like resin or something around it. And so no, fuck that. I'm not getting that shit. I'm getting like the full on, your stocking is going to be like permanently black for years to come. And I hope you remember this fucking moment. Like, there's going to be a trace of fucking coal in this house, and we're all probably going to get some kind of like lung disease, but it's fine. Okay. Oh, and I don't know if you can tell, I like literally just horked up a lung. I don't know if you can tell, but the awesome conjunctivitis is going through our home. Apparently, it went through the office at my work. It blessed me. It has blessed my husband. It hasn't gotten to any of the kids that I know of yet, knock on wood. But at least it hit after Thanksgiving. So nobody was very sick while we were trying to eat the turkey. So, but if you could just bear through the horrible sounds, I promise I'm going to edit out all the horking and hacking. Okay, so while I'm trying to figure out, my mother's Rubik's Cube of chaos, while I'm trying to make sure that my other 3 children don't murder our oldest son before Christmas, because then they would have to get coal too. So I'm trying to like get through all of this shit. And then it's like, all right, so where is my husband? What do men, aka my husband, I can only talk for him. The irony that I'm not talking for him. I can only speak potentially from his perspective. So what do men think holiday help looks like? Men pick the wrong job every time. I'm sorry. Okay, like I said it. I said it. Or you pick the wrong thing to say. So hear me out. When I'm like, hey, can you help tidy up the kitchen, right? And my husband's like, sure. Yeah, I got you. And then the next thing I know, he's out in the garage organizing it. And we have this saying, it's not an actual thing, but it's just a saying between him and I. It's like, if you could just stop leaf blowing the fucking attic right now, and if you could fucking help me, because I feel like his ADD gets the best of him a lot, and then he'll just go down this trail, and then he'll be off like randomly, doing something that has nothing to do with nothing, aka leaf blowing the attic. So I feel like that is the essence of a lot of the things that I see men typically doing. Now, if you and your significant other have literally locked in, like, okay, then this obviously isn't for you, and way to go you. If you could message me and tell me your secrets and how you do your ways, okay? But this is for a general population. The other thing is that you can say the wrong thing. And here's an example of that. So, I'm like, hey, can you just help me in the kitchen? And my husband is like, sure, just give me a list or tell me what to do. Do you know how much that fucking irks me so badly? Like, why do I have to tell you what to do? I just literally told 4 humans exact chores of what to do. You're a grown-ass man. If you could look at the fucking kitchen and see the mess, there's dishes, the floor needs to be swept and mopped, the fucking oven is covered in chaos. Like, if you could just fucking see it, that would be fucking great. But if I have to take the time, stop what I'm doing, take the time to organize a list from outside of my head onto a piece of paper, and then to delegate something then to you, and then on top of that, to make sure that you did it because your ADD gets the best of you, that is what breeds special fights in our home. Now, I will say he has gotten better with, because the ADD, we're working through that as far as medication. So I understand he's working on it, but there have been numerous times where that has been a blow for blow. As soon as you be like, all right, tell me what to do, it's like, that's it. Gloves are off. I'm bare fisting this shit. Like, let's go. I'm rounding it up. Okay, so let's break this down for you guys. Okay, so there is lots of layers to the emotional load that goes on with the holidays, right? So the planning load, number one, it's not like decorating plan. It's like project management, a 21 step holiday timeline, right? There's step by step instructions, right? But it's all in our heads. Because if we took the time to write all of this shit down, we would waste so much time, and we just got to do it. You guys are thinking, okay, we need a tree. Meanwhile, I'm thinking like, okay, who's available to go? What night works? Does anybody have jackets? Where are our mittens? What's the budget do we have? Do we need to get hot chocolate first? Like, do I need to wash a tree skirt? Like, I can't even remember. Like, we don't get real trees, by the way, but this is just an example. And then like, where do we put the damn tree stand? Like, if we get it too early, will it die? If we get it too late, it'll be ugly. Same thing with holiday photos. Like, trying to NASA level coordinate a day of the week that works for the photographer and all of us with our 17 kids, different directions that they're going in. That's the planning load. Okay. The second part of it is the memory load. I feel like I'm responsible for remembering everything for everybody. Like remembering, not so much now because all the kids are in middle school and high school, but when they were in elementary school, it was like remembering to get their teacher a gift and what their teacher likes, and the class party sign up and the ornament exchange, and who doesn't like what, because we have some kids that don't like peppermint, and who only eats beige food right now, or which kid lost their hat, or, meanwhile, my husband's like, babe, where are the batteries? It's like, it's in the same drawer in my desk that it has been forever. I'm not losing my shit. It's fine. Also, it's, okay, number 3, the anticipation load. So it's the anxiety about the shit that hasn't even happened yet. Okay, so you have anxiety about the planning, you have anxiety about remembering everything, you have anxiety about the things that haven't even happened yet. So I'm trying to predict meltdowns, and it's usually mine. And I'm trying to predict how my mother is going to show up, or try to think of ways to circumnavigate all the possibilities of all the potential things that she might bring to the table, and how to circumnavigate that. And so, like, all right, so if I have 2 kids that are tiffing right now, do I put them at the same table, or, do I separate them, or do I put one dessert in front of them and then just let them fucking duke it out, right? I don't know, but you have that anticipatory, anxiety that is surrounding that. And then there's like the financial aspect of it. And this seems for me to get more difficult each year we keep going on, because our kids are getting older, and for some reason, give me a hell yeah if you can represent this, our kids keep getting more expensive with their gifts. Now, the irony of it, like Liam's shit, like he wants more snacks than anything this year. So I'm over here like about to like make my own food pantry for Liam in our own house. He's our youngest son. And so, but I feel like they're trying to figure out the budget in the month of December is definitely NASA level bullshit. And it doesn't get any easier. And I feel like every time I turn around, we have something that is needing attention in this home. Like one year it was the roof, and we kind of put that off until like February. And then, it's just like little shit, but it's like, man, you could just wait until, like, why don't you break in the fucking spring? Why does this shit not fucking happen until the spring? What do women actually need? All right. Whew. Took a sip on that one. Okay, so what do women actually need? Probably a nap. That would be my answer. But but no, for real. Like, if you see it, just do it. Like, if you see something that needs attention, just do it. Just, like, get it done. Don't ask her to help you to help her. Like, and don't fucking be like, hey, look, I did the dishes, looking for a gold star. Like, bro, she's probably done like 5 other fucking tasks while it took you to wash those 4 dirty cups. Like, don't fucking look for a gold star. Like, that shit is rage baiter material as well. Like, just do it and then find something else and just keep going, and then just check back in on her. Like, also consistency, not panic cleaning on Christmas Eve. Okay. Start in December, not December 24th. And consistently checking in on her, making sure her mental is okay with where she is on the outside. Like, because we as women typically bottle all of this fucking shit up. So check in on her, right? And don't give her like the regular, hey, I was just seeing if you're okay. No, like, ask more intuitive questions. And we can have a whole nother episode on this, okay? But ownership. If she gives you one job, whatever it may be, fucking own it. Not halfway. Not, oops, I forgot. Fucking do, like, grow the fuck up, okay? Don't be like, yeah, I'll get to that later while you over here play like Madden 2005. Like, just fucking grow up and do this shit. Lock in, get this shit done, and then find something else, because she, again, has a laundry list, including the laundry, of things to get done. Get it done all the way. And then appreciation. And this may be for like the words of affirmation girlies, which is me, but hey, it can't hurt, right? So to give a, hey babe, I see how much you're doing. This is you to her, not she's telling you. Okay. You tell her, hey babe, I see how much you're doing. Oh my gosh. And then just be like, you were rocking this. You were doing so good. Way to go. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful to have you, right? Anything along those lines. Don't fucking quote me verbatim, because then she'll know. But I'm just saying, those words, they're better than diamonds, okay? And I'm not a gift person, and so like diamonds don't mean shit to me. So straight talk. All right. If your wife is wrapping gifts in the middle of the night, and you're like, need anything? Dude, yes, she does. Like, she needs sleep. She needs a clone, a margarita, like you to take over. There's so many other options right here. So like, don't ask. Like, bring her a drink, and as she goes in for the drink, slide that present back over, and you start wrapping that present. Okay? Right? I'm telling you, it's gonna hit. Another example, if she's cleaning before company comes over, and okay, maybe that's a Southern thing to say. Company is when you have guests. Okay. If she's cleaning before you have company coming over, you say, why are we doing all of this? This is just family. No. Nope. That is not supportive energy. Okay. Even if you don't agree and you're like, fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck if Uncle Joe, thinks my house is dirty. She does. Okay. So help her. Another example, if she's overwhelmed and you respond with, just tell me what to do, I gave this example earlier, you're basically handing her more work. And we want initiative, not another child. Again, goes back to grow the fuck up. Okay? Another example, if she says she's fine in the month of December, she is fucking lying. Okay, respectfully, ladies. She's hanging on by a very thin thread, and you need to help her, period. End of story. So she's fucking lying. Okay. So those are my few real life examples. Like, it was literally Thanksgiving and my sister like was like, hey, is there anything that I can help you with? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And she was like, is this like a real I'm fine, or is this like the I'm fine that I say on a daily basis, but I'm losing my shit on the inside? And I was like, no, not really. I'm washing dishes in front of an open window and it's 50 degrees outside, and I'm trying not to, die in the heat in this house because we have too many people here. So really, I promise I'm fine, and that's the level of check-in. Okay. So like, hey, are you really fine? Because if you're not, it's okay to not be fine. Just tell me. But then when she tells you, don't get defensive, don't get dismissive. Take those words, and we're just gonna have a whole place for those words to be at. Okay, bro? It takes some work because a lot of it's probably about you. Probably, right? It's not directly to you. It's just saying, hey, like, I wish you would step the fuck up, probably. All right, we're going to close this out. I hope this helps. I hope this helps. I hope you had a little chuckle. And if you are mad as fuck right now, then this is probably the episode for you, right? Because it's hitting a little too hard. But so husbands, my partners, Ryan, hey, we got to take initiative. We got to be consistent. We got to own your task. You got to show appreciation. And for the love of all that is merry and bright, fucking sweep a floor and put down the leaf blower. Okay. Right. While you're at it, buy her the massage. Not your massage. Right. Okay. Because, right, a back rub is not really just a back rub. We all know. No, get her a gift certificate and then make sure you plan time for her actually to utilize that. And I'm going to shamelessly plug in my sister's, she is an esthetician and she is licensed, a masseuse, I guess is the word. I apologize if that's not the word, Jess, I'm so sorry. But she works at Zilda's Brazilian Spa here in Yorktown. I am not getting paid for this. This is me supporting my sister because she's awesome. So go buy a gift certificate from Zilda. Okay. Zilda. It's right there on George Washington Memorial Highway, and go there and check out, request my sister, Jessica. Don't make it weird. Okay. But anyway, so trying to boost my sister because I think it's really awesome that she does that. So any hoops, moving on, going back to what we are talking about. Yeah. Get her the fucking massage, guys. That's going to be, because and making sure that you give her the gift certificate on Christmas. And then you make sure that you actually give her a day. You take the kids, you take the shit, and you say, hey, I want you to take a day. Go do this. Go get some Starbies. Okay. And go just take some time for you. Right. Okay. That's what we need after all of this fucking chaos, because in the midst of it, I don't know if it would really actually hit. Right. But afterwards, that's what the chicks need. Okay. Massage and time away from the kids and you, respectfully. And we just need a minute. Woo! We made it to the end. How we doing? Is our egos bruised a little bit? Good. That's how it should be. Okay. Respectfully, disrespectfully, I don't give a fuck. But I'm trying to bring awareness to the mental load that us women carry, not necessarily just at the holidays, but especially at the holidays. Because, again, how I started this, fuck the holidays. Fuck winter. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Santa. No, sorry. Okay. That's a little too far. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, so if you like this episode, please share it with a friend. But as always, I appreciate you tuning in, and have a great night, guys. All right, that'll do it for this week's episode of Chaotic Compass Podcast. I appreciate you tuning in and being a part of my chaotic life. If this episode hit a nerve or just made you feel a little less alone, go ahead and tell a friend, or maybe even leave a review. Till next time, stay real, stay chaotic, and of course, keep a drink close. This is Steph with an F, signing off.